beginner students. Today we're going to work on some single hip work. Alright, so we'll start with our warm-up. Deep breath, inhale, inflating the stomach. And exhale, squeezing the abs in. Deep breath, inhale. And twisting gently to the corner, exhale. Good, back to center, inhale. And twisting to the other side, exhale. One more time, back to center, inhale. And exhale. Good, reaching one arm over. And other side. And to the corner. And other side. Good, coming down to flat back. And reaching all the way down. And bend the knees till you feel the stretch in your back and gently shake the head yes and no. And roll up. Shoulders up and back and down, nice and big. Forward. And reverse. Arms up into temple. Relaxing the head onto the side of the arm and lowering the hands till we feel the stretch in our neck. Lifting the hands to lift the head, switching to the other side. Good, again, lifting up and we're reaching to the ceiling all the way straight through the fingertips. And other side. And again. And switch. And one more time. And switch. Good. Right arm across. And reaching back. Other side. And across. Look at the feet a little bit further than hip width apart and just relaxing the hips over to the right and the left. Forward and back, nice gentle forward, and then engaging the abs to pull straight back. Again, relaxing forward, engage back, and one more time, forward, back. Good. Our 4 points. So we're going over to the right, relax forward, left, and engage back, right, front, left, and back. And we're going to start smoothing it out. Good. Relaxing the stomach forward and engaging to the back. Good, and we're going to pause and reverse our direction. So this time I'm going to start over to the left, relax to the front, over to the right, and engage to pull back. So we're left, front, right, and back, left, front, right, and start smoothing it out. forward and engage to the back. weight centered on the left leg. Right foot comes onto heel, pulling back from the abs, nice flat back. Good, and stepping back to a flat heel, nice and open chest. And bending down into the back knee. Good, back to center. Weight is centered on the left, or on the right leg. This is my right. Left foot comes onto heel, pulling back from the abs. Good. Stepping back to a flat heel, nice open chest. And bending down into the back leg. Good, and back to center. Let's shake that out for a second. All right, so we're going to work on our single hips, as we said. To do this, we're going to get into our belly dance posture, right? Knees nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are back and down, nice and strong. We're going to bring our right foot onto the ball, slightly in front of our left. Can you see that there? I think so. Very important, I want to make sure that my back leg is still nice and bent, okay? We don't want to be straight. We want to have that nice bend in the back knee. And again, I'm not bending forward with my torso. I'm sliding down that invisible wall behind me, okay? So right foot on the ball, back leg bent, abs are engaged, chest lifted, shoulders are back and down. I'm going to start by slightly straightening this leg that's on toe and then relaxing it. So it never gets all the way straight. Good. The goal here is to absorb that hip motion right into my side. So I'm keeping my head and my shoulders level. I'm not bouncing up and down with it, okay? I'm keeping that back leg bent nice and stable, and I'm just very gently straightening this leg to bring the hip up and putting it right into the side there. Still lifted on the chest, shoulders are back and down. Good, let's do the same thing on the other side. So again, my right is my back leg, nice and bent. Left foot is on toe. Abs are still engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are back and down. I'm very gently, slightly straightening, and then just relaxing back down. Raising that hip up and absorbing that motion right into my side. Keeping the back leg bent to stop from bouncing. We're keeping the head and shoulders level. Good. Don't feel like you have to force it to be big. You don't have to force it up. That's when that back leg is going to start straightening. Okay? Let it come from your knee. Good. Excellent. Let's check that out for a second. So we're going to take that motion and we're just going to focus on the up. Okay? So right foot on toe again. Left leg nice and bent, abs engaged, chest lifted, shoulders back and down. Okay, just like how we did with our piston hip in our first video, I'm going to focus on that up. So I'm going to bring the hip sharply up, 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 up. Good, nice and small, up, 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 up. Keeping the back leg bent, up, 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 and up, 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 up. Good. Same thing on the other side, switching the legs. Left foot on toe, right leg nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are back and down. Again, we're slightly straightening that leg, focusing on the up, 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 up. Good. Up, 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 back leg bent, up, 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 up. Good, shake that out for a second. All right, chances are one of those felt a little weirder than the other, because just like how we are one hand dominant over the other, we're also typically one leg is dominant over the other, and it's not necessarily matching up, right? So just because you're right-handed doesn't mean your right leg dominant, and vice versa, okay? So just be aware one of those felt like you had very little control over what was going on, and that's okay, right? Just like how we say with a lot of things, whichever one felt more awkward to you, practice that one double, okay? Another thing to think about is just like with a lot of other things in belly dance, the straighter my legs are, the smaller my motion is going to be. The more I bend into both my knees, the larger my hip motion will be, okay? So if you feel like you're not getting a lot of range of motion, chances are your legs are pretty straight, okay? So just add a little extra bend to those knees. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, okay? But it really all comes from that knee bend. That's how we get that nice large hip motion, okay? So we try both legs coming up, right? To turn that into a hip pop. This time we're gonna do a very similar thing, but we're gonna focus on the down. We're gonna turn it into a hip drop. So right foot is on toe, back leg nice and bent. Chest is still lifted, abs are engaged, shoulders are back and down. This time, we're gonna start with a slightly raised hip so that I have some place to go, and I'm just gonna relax it down, 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 good, down, 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 keeping the back leg bent, down, down, watch the bounce with this one, down and down, 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 good. Let's try the same thing on the other side. So left foot is on toe, right leg is nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest lifted, shoulders down. We're starting raised slightly, so we have a little bit of room, and we're just relaxing it. Down, 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 good, down, 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 keeping the back leg bent, down, 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 chest lifted, down, 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 down. Good. Let's shake that out for a second again. All right, not too bad. I'll try one facing the back so you can get a better sense, right? So right foot on toe, back leg nice and bent. Starting with our hip pop coming up, I'm gonna raise my hip up, 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 up. Good. Same thing on the other side. Left foot on toe, right leg nice and bent. Bringing the hip with the accent up, our hip pop, we're bringing it up, 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 and up, 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 up. Good. Switching back to the other side. Right foot on toe, left leg nice and bent. We're switching now to our hip drop. So I'm going to raise the hip slightly so I have some place to go. And I'm just going to relax it. Down, 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 good, down, 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 and down, 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 down. Excellent. Other side. Left foot on toe, right leg nice and bent. Abs are engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are down. We're raising slightly so we have some place to go, and then just relaxing it. Down, 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 good, down, 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 4 more, down, 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 good. So again, like a lot of things, one of those felt a little bit more natural than the other, right? The hip pop coming up versus the hip drop coming down, okay? Chances are one of those felt pretty good and one of those felt a little bit awkward, okay? Or maybe it could have been different on either hip, right? Your right hip could have felt a little bit better coming up, your left hip could have felt a little better coming down, okay? So just be aware of that, all right? Keep both knees bent. That's the most important thing we can do here. Again, the more you start straightening your leg, the less range of motion you're going to have. The more bent in the knee you are, the larger your hip motion will be, okay? So we'll leave that there for today. That's our hip pop coming up and our hip drop coming down, okay? We'll get some more motions in the next couple of weeks, and I don't know, hopefully we'll be able to open here in July soon. We'll see what phase 4 holds. So we'll be in touch. Hope you're well, hope your families are well. Have a great day. Bye guys.